at the moment. Hello everyone, it's Jodie here. Oh, I've got my hand on the wrong part of the camera. So I've just done a wardrobe cleanse. Is that what we're calling it, Jo? A wardrobe cleanse with personal stylist Jo Puplett from Elevate Your Look. Because next week is the content creation retreat and we're all heading off with 10 women down to the Middleton beach huts for an entire week of photo shoots, video shoots, and all sorts of great stuff. So if you're watching this replay, it might be part of your extra bonuses, some tips from Jo on how to prepare your wardrobe for a photo shoot. So Jo is here with me. I'm going to flip this around and we're going to talk about, firstly, hi Jo.
Hi.
So Jo, I think a good place to start is some do's and don'ts around being on film.
Sure. Look, there's many tips and tricks, but if you can take away a few of the key things, remembering that bigger sometimes isn't better. So if you think you want to hide a few bits and pieces of your body, then think again, because if you end up with something that's quite oversized, in a photo you can look quite ballooned out. So
yeah,
give that a thought. Try something similar, but maybe go for a bit slimmer style.
Yeah.
So that'll accentuate your beautiful body. Another thing is to make sure you look at the patterns and where any embellishments are placed on your clothing, because sometimes, you know, we've got a t-shirt with, you know, I love New York on it, and everyone's drawn to that in the photo. So make sure that you haven't got anything that's hiding there that you're not aware of, like strategically placed buttons right here.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
So another tip I'd recommend is going through your wardrobe, trying on things and taking a look at what you want to wear, put some outfits together, take a photo, get someone to take a photo and have a look and see what they look like for you.
I think that's a good one, because we'll talk about that blue top, the balloon out one. I went and bought several of these in a mad panic before I was having a photo shoot with Jade, and I was having a bit of a fat week. And so, yeah, Jo's like, we must write on your mirror, thou shalt not buy wide tops with puffy sleeves.
Yes.
Because it's what I do. I also bought this one, but this is a tick. So this is a do. Love this top. Relaxed, beachy, flattering. And then let's show them again the don't.
And it's very on brand for you, Jodie.
Yeah, that's on brand. It's my palette cut. So this, for me, is a don't. Is there anyone this would be good on, Jo? Or they just shouldn't make tops like this? Who is this good for?
Really tall women.
Yeah.
Maybe really slender.
Yeah.
Long necks.
Yeah, right.
Waist.
So
Yeah,
super
just
tall,
floats,
super
just
slender.
floats.
Yeah. I can see how that would work. Yeah.
And take particular attention, so that's an avoid thing.
Yeah.
Anything too baggy. Texture's good in a photo. So if you've got something like sequins or lace or maybe a knit, that's good to bring out some contrast in the photo. Avoid stroby, stripy prints. You know how sometimes you see it on the TV, someone's got a stripe or a tie and it does a strobing effect. So just be careful of those. So take a picture beforehand and get across all of those.
Yeah, okay, great. Now, what about dressing for shape? So I'm kind of like, you know, booby and curvy shape, but not everybody is. So have you got any tips on just a few of the different shapes and what you should wear in photos? Or
well, I think the key thing, because we can all get wrapped up in, am I an apple, am I a pear? I don't do fruit bowls and fruit, but if you can just imagine that what we're trying to do with your body shape is get an even look. So a kind of hourglass even look. So if you're smaller across the chest area, you might like to put pockets or embellishments on the shoulder. If you're larger around the chest area, you might want to go for more of a V-neck that shows your skin. If you've got wider hips or wider thigh area, you might want to bring some detail up to the top so that people focus on the top rather than the area you don't want them focused on. So it's really about if you think about what you look at, what the eye see, it's drawn to, and that's what it focuses on.
Okay, great.
So don't put anything that you don't want people to look at that part of your body. Don't draw attention to it. Don't put the I love you across the I love New York across your t-shirt if you don't want people to be looking at your chest area, because that's what they're going to do. So that goes with anything that you're wearing, whether it be a belt or if you're going to wear a belt, maybe you want to do the sort of muted tones that match. But really it's about thinking about, I mean, I can give you some extra guidance on that, but just getting a look that you really love and you feel comfortable in. Nothing too oversized again, because that's just baggy and it's going to make you look bigger than what you are. So try and get something with a bit of shape in it and a bit of colour.
Speaking of colour, let's talk about, because this was a big breakthrough for me. I used to be the All Blacks. And I pretty much lived in my black leggings, which I still have on now, and a sloppy jumper. It was COVID and, you know, not going anywhere. But you've helped me really put together a good colour palette, and we'll have a look in my wardrobe and even maybe talk about some of the things that we removed and why. But have you got any tips for people around picking colours for their photo shoot or helping find the brand colours that will work?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I must say, Jodie, when we first started working together, you had a look that you absolutely loved. It was your black puffer Lululemon jacket that went down nearly to the ground.
Yes.
So it covered everything, and it was total black with black pants. And you were devastated when you lost the jacket.
I know. I still haven't found it. It's heartbreaking. Meant to be gone, I guess. Yeah.
And then we found that beautiful cuddly jacket that is so you.
Yeah.
When we went for the shop, so that worked out really well.
Yeah.
So colours and your branding is really important. It's aligning the two together. So when you're in business, you go through your values and what's important to you and your avatar, but you can almost reflect and do that for yourself and the brand that you want to present and the colours that are best for you. So getting your colour palette is pretty much based on whether you're cool or you're warm, and getting those tones that suit you and make you pop. So if you've got just a quick tip, top tip, if you've got blue eyes, anything blue around your face or on your clothing is going to bring out and accentuate, and that'll make you pop a little bit. So think eye colour. Bringing your brand colours into your clothing is a really good idea if they match.
Yep.
You don't want to be wearing all a colour that doesn't look good on you. If you're a lighter shade like blonder colours, go for the more lighter shades. You can get away with some really dark, bold colours if you've got a darker colour, hair and that about you. So yeah.
And I love that because Soft Pink is part of the 7 Effect brand now, and you just helped me find a few pieces, but then the whole wardrobe sort of come together in that. Should we show the colour palette of the wardrobe and the one that we got rid of and why? Do you want to bring that dress that we ditched?
Yeah.
So it's actually got, no, the one with the dust on it, the dusty dress, remember?
I said, Jodie, did you notice there was actually dust on it? Not too much dust. Now, when you do your colours on a personal level...
Because I love this dress, but it's 2 years since I've worn it. It was here last time. Jo came this time last year before the retreat, and since then I have not worn it. But I do love it.
You know what? I'd love to see what everyone thinks looking at this dress. Is this on brand for Jodie?
Yeah, good question. Is this on brand?
If you can let us know in the comments, is this on brand for Jodie?
Yeah, no one's commenting yet, but I would have thought. And so let's have a look at it in compared to our, bring it into the, this is what Jo did with me. So this is our wardrobe. Excuse the stuff on the...
we've got a few things taken out now, and we've got a few pops of colour here. Because Jodie's archetype is most definitely the artist, so she's a bit of a creator, and she's also the wild child, so she's got a bit of rebel in her, surprise. But if you look at this dress in her colour palette, it
just wasn't working.
It's really just not happening.
Yeah, too dark.
Too dark.
And we did think, oh, maybe with this jacket, but then we tried it and went, nah, not working.
Just too heavy.
Yeah, so decision made.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my colour palette then is mainly these sort of soft light colours. Yeah.
Yes. So they're in the same sort of family
Yeah.
of colours. And do you happen to have your swatch close by?
No, I don't. No,
It
no.
would have been handy. You get a swatch and you can just pick out the colours, and it's just wonderful. But the idea is really to try and incorporate your brand colours within your clothes and with what you do.
Yep.
And of course, if you can't do that, then you have your props, like your cups and your books and different props around you, your plants, to bring in those colours for your photo shoot.
Yeah. And then we can go back out here now. One thing I will say for those of you that are coming to the retreat is bring your props. I'll talk to you more about that. We definitely need different props, but think about colour outfits that will all, like if you imagine getting a photo shoot, you might have 4 or 5 different outfits, maybe 6 or 7 different outfits that might still look good together. So what Jo's done is help me build a whole wardrobe that works mix and match. So let's talk now mix and match. Any tips for, you know, I don't want to have to pack 50 pieces of clothing, but I maybe need 50 different looks, or maybe not 50, but how do we do that?
So get your essentials.
Yeah.
So, and get something that you're comfortable in and that represents your brand. So if it's jeans, then you get your jeans. And it might be that you swap it out with different tops. So you might have several different tops, maybe a different belt and jackets to go with that. So you really only need the one jean, maybe a couple of different tops, and then throw on the different jackets over the top. You can accessorize as well, so change up your earrings for each photo that you do. If you're a necklace or bangle wearer, then change those as well. Different shoes, so you don't necessarily need to have lots of different shoes. So if you match your jeans and your shoes together, you might like to swap it up for sandals.
Yeah.
Another tip with clothes too, Jodie, is try, depending on how often you're planning on getting your photos done, you might want to put in a few pieces that are non-seasonal.
What do you mean by that?
So not if you're looking at winter clothes, you know, you've got big heavy knit jumpers. If you're looking at summer clothes, you've got strappy tops. So perhaps this sort of thing would be good, where it could be summer, it could be winter. It's neither here nor there.
Okay.
So that way that you get more longevity out of your photos seasonally. But if you're getting regular photos done, then that's probably not an issue. But
that's a good tip, because the goal of the content creation retreat is 1 week, a year of content. So
well, then bring some seasonally appropriate ones if you want to do that, or just low level in the middle so that you can't really tell.
That's right, good, because it is cold down there, so we need to be mindful that we don't want all winter woolly photos, and because we want them to last for summer as well.
Yes. So bring out some of your summer items as well.
Yeah. And what about the mix and match we found with the leather jacket and the blingy dress?
Well, this was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jodie bought
this is fancy dress costume.
Olivia jacket.
Yep.
And she said, look, what can I do? How can I wear this? Because it's a really nice jacket. It's a Wayne Cooper jacket. So, you know, circular economy, keep things moving around. And then there was this little beauty in the wardrobe.
My Freedom Awards, a dress from the very first Freedom Awards. Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a wild child look. It's a bit creative.
Yeah.
So we put the two together, and then we paired it with a black pair of sandals, which I don't have here at the moment, but they've got 2 straps over them that match the belt of the jacket.
Yeah.
So it really just ties it in. And what the eye does is by moving, by having these elements that are similar throughout the outfit, the eye doesn't settle on one place. So it will just move across the outfit, and it'll just flow and feel like it's really put together and natural.
And it did. It was surprising. We didn't know if it was going to work.
Yeah.
I came out and Jo just had this look on her face that she does, and I was like, is it a good look? Is it a bad look? And she's like, it actually works. So,
We brought in the silver buttons with the silvery blue sequins.
Yeah.
So it's bringing the elements of the different pieces together to get that good cohesive mix and match look.
Brilliant, brilliant. Excellent. So bring your accessories, turn one outfit into maybe 3 or 4 by bringing some different jackets and things like that. Any other top tips or hacks that we haven't mentioned that you would throw in there?
I think the one thing that you need to do is plan and prepare.
Yeah.
Well, that's 2 things.
Yeah.
Plan and prepare. And take your photos. So there you go, the 3 Ps.
Yeah, the 3 please. Yeah. The 3 please.
Of the photo shoot.
Yeah.
So prepare your outfits in plenty of time. Don't go and rush out and buy the day before, buy the outfit.
Like Jodie did.
Like Jodie does. And
yeah.
Then have that regret afterwards, because it really wasn't what you wanted to achieve. It wasn't the look you wanted. And your photos are then, you know, you've got a year's worth of photos that you're not happy with. So do your preparation, take some deep breaths, give me a call if you need a hand. I'm happy to talk you through that. And just have everything nice and laid out, ready. Take a wheelie case, so you can put all your shoes and all your bits in, so for your photo shoot, so you know you've got it all there. I had another one.
So you had plan, prepare, plan, and then what was your 3rd P? What was it?
I don't know.
I'll take the pre-photos. Before the photo shoot, you take your photos to check. On you do some selfies, you know?
Yes. Have some fun with it. And, have some fun with it. And maybe, I mean, Jodie's and I have been through Pinterest and have an idea of what you like there. Get some ideas, but definitely don't go out and buy things last minute, and try and use what you've got in your wardrobe.
Yeah, I love that. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Jo. That's amazing. So I hope that helps you pack your bags for the content creation retreat. I do want to say that this is not a pack lightly event. This is bring everything and mix and match. The big takeaway that I get from my style session with Jo today is preparation and planning. I've had several photo shoots with Jade throughout the year, and what often happens is literally the day before I go, shit, I got a photo shoot with Jade, I got nothing to wear, I race out, I buy maybe 5 or 6 really expensive pieces that are wide that I think are going to cover things, and it's like, nah, this doesn't look good. And probably 50% of what I spend on that, I could have just got Jo in, or less than 50% of what I spend on that, Jo in, to actually curate the gaps in my wardrobe. And on Friday, is it Friday?
Yes.
Jo's building a shopping list for me, and we will literally go into the city. Is that where we're going?
We're going into the city.
We're going into the city.
Yes.
And we're going to buy the missing pieces of my wardrobe.
Yes.
Yeah. And I did this with Jo this time last year, just before the retreat. And I have to say, it's lasted me the whole year. I think I'll make this an annual thing, Jo, that we will do. And it's just set me up. Last year, it set me up really well for a whole year of, you know, great photos with a wardrobe that I felt good about. So thanks, Jo. See you all at retreat. Or thanks for watching if you watch this live. Bye-bye.
Bye.